The sun rises over the Ganges. I visited Varanasi in late March. Though it's considered early summer, daytime temperatures already rise above 30 degrees Celsius. But in the early morning, the Ghats are still relatively cool and quiet, with fewer people around. As the sun climbs higher, people of all ages gather to bathe in the Ganges, enjoying the refreshing water. The city is as lively as ever. Its ancient streets, seemingly frozen in time, are filled with the scent of incense and spices. The constant chants of prayer, the ringing of bells, the voices of locals and travelers, street vendors calling out, motorbike horns and rickshaw bells all blend together, creating Varanasi's own dense and chaotic rhythm. But within this vibrant city, there is another, less visible reality. An estimated 90,000 stray dogs live on the streets of Varanasi. You can't walk far without seeing them. They're everywhere. In India, it's said that around 80% of puppies die before reaching 1 year of age. And a study in West Bengal showed that only 19% survive to reproductive age. The same harsh reality holds true here in Varanasi. Some dogs are lucky enough to receive food from locals or foreign visitors, but that's just a small fraction. The truth is, many dogs wander the streets in search of food, suffering from injuries or illness, and quietly losing their lives, unnoticed. For the elderly, the sick, or the injured, just surviving is a near miracle. People walk past them every day, not seeing the life they're struggling to survive. It was here in Varanasi that I learned about a shelter dedicated to rescuing stray dogs suffering from illness and injury. And so, I decided to visit. Animotel Care Trust. This shelter is sustained entirely through donations and personal contributions. It was founded by a group of individuals brought together by a shared philosophy to uphold the dignity of all living animals and to never practice euthanasia, no matter the reason. On the day I visited the shelter, a dog with a tumor at the base of her tail was receiving chemotherapy. In a quiet, clean space, the staff carried out the treatment with calm focus and care. Because the tumor was highly contagious, the dog was placed in an isolated recovery room afterward. This is Sandalip, the founder.
She lost both her eyes.
He says that a childhood experience led him to establish this facility.
Never let you go.
Actually, at my childhood, I have a very extreme level of love for the stray dogs, like puppies and the other stray dogs. In my colony, there was one dog. I named him Sheru, and from childhood I love him. And whatever the food left at my home, I bring and I just give to him Sheru. At one day, suddenly I just got to know that Sheru meet with an accident, and his one leg is fractured. So that time I was so worried, and I just spoken with my parents that what we can do for Shiru. My father immediately visited at medical shop, but there was no facility. But my father anyhow he just purchased one painkiller and just give to Shiru. But that was not a complete treatment. It take more than 1 month for complete treatment. But this type of things, just shocked me that what is the condition of a dog, and we didn't have any facility. So slowly after completing my education, I have completed MBA. So I have decided that I have to choose and I have to do something for the stray animals. So after spending a lots of time at this NGO line, so now this is the time that whatever I can able to do, it's here. It's Animotel Care Trust, and here we have more than 150 dogs, and mostly they are suffered from the spine injury. Some of them are blind, old age, and many other abandoned cases. So now they have their own motel, and they didn't have to survive at the road, and they have their own second life, second chance, and they can enjoy, and whole life they are be here as a family, and we all Animotel take care of them. Thank you.
On the rooftop of the shelter lives a dog named Kalu. Because he is highly aggressive toward other dogs, he cannot live in a group. The rooftop has become his own space.
Hi.
Kalu was a stray dog living in a certain neighborhood, but the local residents often tried to drive him away, and he was frequently beaten. A volunteer who witnessed this contacted Animotel Care Trust for help. Kalu is highly aggressive toward other dogs, but he's very friendly with people.
They're also aggressive
No,
for
no.
dogs.
Actually, she is very shy.
Yeah.
All other dogs attack on her.
Ah,
That's why.
okay.
And slowly, he and Kalu get best friends.
Okay.
And both Kalu is neutered.
Neuter?
Neutered.
Ah.
In India, neutering a male dog costs about $20 and spaying a female about $25. At Animotel, ABC procedures for stray dogs are carried out regularly. The staff hope to expand this effort even further.
Dubai, idhar aao. Dubai, idhar aao.
However, with rescue requests coming in almost every day for dogs suffering from injury, illness, or abuse, the top priority remains helping the ones right in front of them, those in urgent need. Moreover, there are still very few local residents who donate to support this kind of work. To truly expand the ABC program, Animotel still lacks the funding it desperately needs. Now let me introduce the staff who carry out that mission every day. First is Alam, a paravet technician who specializes in treatment and medication. Then there's Saurabh, the head of the rescue team, responsible for capturing and caring for strayed dogs. Chatu, who also handles rescue operations. Adil, who is animal care worker. Sunny, he is also animal care worker. And Denise, a volunteer from Germany who spends 2 months every year at the shelter.
Okay. Hello everyone, my name is Sandeep Sengupta and I'm working at Animotel Care Trust as a CEO. And this is a small facility just I'm trying to build for the stray animals, especially for our dogs, that they will get a second chance after being rescuing here. So that's why we name our shelter Animotel Care Trust, and all the dogs get a motel facility as their second chance. This is our operation theatre, and these are all team members: Saurabh, Sunny, Adil, Alam, and they all presently they are continuing working.
Hello. Hi.
Okay, I know Sundarip since so many years. I've worked together with him at VFA, which is another shelter, some years back. And I'm so happy he found his own shelter now here in this place. He's totally dedicated. He's working around the clock. And it is really worth it to connect with this shelter in any way you like.
Thank you very much.
The shelter is starting to get noisy. It's dinner time. Here, dogs are fed twice a day, morning and evening. For those with low strength or medical needs, an extra meal is sometimes offered at night. Mealtime can be a bit of a scramble. The dogs get excited, and small fights occasionally break out. That's why the staff take a more disciplined and structured approach when serving meals. Food is distributed in 2 areas to make sure everyone gets their share smoothly. The dogs eat eagerly, totally focused on their food. Watching them eat this way brings a quiet sense of happiness.
अरे 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 इधर तो सब होगा चलो बता रहा उधर पतलुआ बाकी है ठीक है
And for those who can't move well enough to join the rush, meals are brought directly to them with equal care. Among the dogs, eating indoors, there is one elderly dog. She was named Ribka. It was an Italian traveler who saw her and asked Animotel to rescue her. She was lying helplessly in front of a cafe like something worn out and tattered. Ribka's story will continue in the next video.